Hello, hello, welcome my lovely people to my channel. And if you love what you're going to hear, please subscribe because I post a lot and I talk a lot about mental health, about how your mind works in a very simplified way so it's easier to understand for you, right? Let's talk about 5 reasons why you cannot relax in meditation. Why you believe that the meditation is not for you. Because meditation is a skill. It's the natural skill. You were born with that feeling of connecting to yourself, of going inwards. You were born with that. You shut it down due to the environment. That's possible, but you didn't forget that. It's still there in you. So let's look at those 5 reasons why you feel or you believe, right, that you cannot relax in meditation. So the reason number 1 is you feel like you're doing something wrong. You believe you're doing something wrong, that you have this understanding, the vision of the perfect monk who is meditating on the top of the mountain. And if you're a perfectionist or you're an A-type personality, A achiever, you definitely have that in your mind. I know that. You have that vision, you have that picture, and you believe that that's how it's supposed to be. All the thoughts are going away, fading, disappearing, right? You have this complete connection to yourself, right? Not always. It's a skill. You develop that, right? And there is no right way of doing meditation. It is your way. You will have your own way of doing meditation. Some people cry, especially guided meditation, they are so emotional. Some people are just going inwards and they're looking and they feel very relaxed. Some people fall asleep, right? They fall asleep, but their subconscious mind is still listening. So there is no wrong or right way to do the meditation. It's the process. It's the process of, experiencing meditative states, right? And then in the end, you will find your own way that is going to only work for you. So the reason number 2, you don't trust yourself. You feel like you are out of control. You feel like meditation is something that, if I close my eyes, something bad will happen. And it's not your fault. It's a trauma response. It's something that you started to believe in, this fight or flight mode. Veterans of war cannot go into meditative state that easily, right? Then people of sexual abuse and physical abuse, it's hard for them to do meditations because they feel like they're out of control, because they were out of control in the childhood. The reason number 3 is because you see the meditation differently. For example, some people, your friend came and they meditate and they tell you that, oh, you have to imagine that all. You have to have those pictures in your mind, visualize, right? But for you, maybe you still didn't develop your visualization, or maybe it's not there. Maybe you always feel, maybe you always hear, maybe you always, you have a different perception priority of in meditation, right? So you have to really trust, you have to really trust yourself and trust your own experience in meditation. Some people, when I work with clients, right, in hypnosis, they don't see pictures, they don't see memories, they don't see scenes, but they feel them. They feel the memories, right? And they know what beliefs they form out of those memories. So this is very important to understand that your understanding, your feeling, your experience of meditation is different from your friends or people that you know. So don't compare yourself, because that can be in the way of you relaxing in the meditation, because you self-judge, you criticize yourself. Number 4, you have skeptical beliefs about meditation. You have skeptical beliefs about meditation. Maybe you haven't heard about meditation for a long time and only found out about them when you were in adulthood. Maybe you believe that meditation is only for spiritual healers and only they can relax properly, right? And maybe you have the belief that meditation doesn't help. Someone told you that I meditated for 3 years and it didn't help. It's their way, it's their personal experience, it's not yours. Your way is different, right? And I know that for most people meditations work, and if they're guided and if there are within the system, then they help a lot. Like, people have tremendous results in terms of like self-awareness, mindfulness, healing something within them. And reason number 5, you don't know how to go inwards. You don't know how to dialogue with your mind, because meditation is a dialogue with your mind, and you have strong analytical and logical part. You were born, that part wasn't developed. You were not analytical. You were not logical. You were pure sensations, emotions, and feelings. And at some point when you grow up, you shut it down and you only start to think with your logic, with your analytical mind, which is not bad, which brings you a lot of success, goals, achievements, right? But if you shut down your emotional and sensational world, that can bring you more issues, right? Then you disconnect from yourself, you don't do what you love. So meditation is teaching you how to go back inwards, go back to that feelings world, right? And to uncover whatever was unprocessed, maybe, develop something, enhance some abilities. So meditation is great, right? Why people could more go inwards long ago than they can now. Because people worked physically a lot. Before this whole technical revolution came into place, right? We worked so hard physically that there was no way we could think that much as we do now. However, with the society developing, with the technological progress, we work less physically, but we think much more. And because we think much more, we overthink. We don't stop trusting ourselves. So this is why now a lot of people they're very logical, very analytical. It's not bad, but you have to balance. You have to balance between your emotional part and your analytical part. And in combination, they can work as friends and not as enemies. So this is why you cannot relax in meditation. However, it's a process. It's a process. I don't ask you to trust the process, just go for it. I want you to really understand that this is your way. There is only one way you can do meditation. It's your way. There is no other. People will feel it differently. People will have different insights, different feelings comes up. But for you, it's going to be your way. If you fall asleep during meditation, that's okay. Maybe you are just very tired. Maybe you don't prioritize yourself and you get so tired that by the time you meditate, you just drift into the amazing healing sleep, right? If you cannot meditate because you're out of control, work on the control issues. Work on that belief. Why do you need to control everything? Because if you cannot relax in meditation, I can tell you with very big certainty that 95% that you have problems with your sleep. You have sleep issues. Either waking up and thinking, either being anxious before going to bed or being anxious in the morning. So if you cannot relax in meditation, don't get upset. It is not your fault. It is just a combination of beliefs that you live by, but you can change those beliefs and you can start living in a different way. So I wish you all the best. If you like this video, please like, subscribe. If you need my help with uncovering the issues that you have, to go into the root cause, I'm a hypnotherapist. I can help people do that. So I wish you all the best. Be healthy physically and emotionally, and I'll see you in the next video.